Ladies and gentlemen, I have some breaking news for you. That Raila Amolo Odinga and President William Samoei Arap Ruto have finally agreed to settle on Musalia Mudavadi. So President William Samoei Ruto has officially appointed Musalia Mudavadi to be the Deputy President of the Republic of Kenya and to replace Rigathi Gachagua immediately after Rigathi Gachagua's impeachment at the Senate next week on Thursday. So let me give you all these details in this particular video here, and I will be able to explain to you also why exactly did Raila and William Ruto settle on Musalia Mudavadi. Why not Gladys Wanga, as most people expected? Why not Anne Waiguru? Why not Professor Kithure Kindiki, the CS for Interior? But before we begin the details of this particular analysis, just a quick reminder that if you're listening to me and you haven't subscribed, I want you to take only 1 second or two and subscribe down below to my YouTube channel for you to be able to receive more political updates from this channel like the one that I'm currently doing right now. You can also give this video a like so that YouTube can automatically recommend this video in particular and this entire channel to reach out to more people, because that is the only way that we can improve this channel to grow. So to my returning subscribers, I really want to appreciate you for your continued support. The truth is, without that support, this channel cannot be where it is, and that is why I don't take your support for granted. And I want you to follow this analysis to the end so that you can understand what exactly is going on, what is going to happen, so that you can be updated. After Rigathi Gachagua's impeachment, what next? So let us begin right from here. One of Raila Odinga's most trusted ally in ODM, by the name Peter Kaluma, who is the member of the National Assembly of Homa Bay Town Constituency, yesterday exposed what exactly Raila and President William Ruto are planning for Rigathi Gachagua once Rigathi is impeached by the senators. Peter Kaluma's message comes after William Ruto and Raila Odinga's secret meeting. And I remember in my previous video, I talked about Ruto and Raila Odinga's secret meeting at the State House. So this is exactly what Peter Kaluma said. Let me just read for you. Peter Kaluma says that the Senate will impeach Rigathi Gachagua. There is absolutely no doubt about it. Rigathi will be impeached by the senators because for Rigathi Gachagua to survive, not to be impeached at the Senate, Rigathi needs a total of 23 senators, elected senators, out of 47. That is almost a half of all the senators. Yet the combination between Ruto and Raila Odinga, whereby Raila Odinga's ODM party has a total of 13 senators, while William Ruto's UDA party has a total of 22 senators. So when it comes to the games of numbers, Rigathi does not have numbers. So it is 100% sure Rigathi is going to be impeached at the Senate. He proceeds to say that he will be replaced on the very day of impeachment. What Peter Kaluma means is that everything, including Rigathi Gachagua's replacement, is well planned, well organized by William Ruto and Raila Amolo Odinga. Then he says this: the courts will not help him because Parliament has served him a due process and a procedural fairness in the process. So there's no way the courts are going to save Rigathi Gachagua, because after the Senate, Rigathi will proceed to the courts. As a matter of fact, Rigathi Gachagua has officially unveiled his legal team to petition his impeachment. But Rigathi will not be saved at the court. As a matter of fact, the former president of the Law Society of Kenya, by the name Nelson Havi, explained why Rigathi will not be saved at the courts by Martha Koome. And this is what Nelson Havi said. Rigathi Gachagua will cease being the deputy president on the vote of the Senate. Unlike the removal of a judge, which can be appealed at the Supreme Court, impeachment of a president and a deputy president is final and incapable of a challenge. The Constitution of the Republic of Kenya did not contemplate judicial intervention on the impeachment of a president and a deputy president. Meaning, you cannot appeal. Once the deputy president or a president has been impeached, you cannot appeal at the Supreme Court. As per the Constitution, removal of a president and a deputy president is final at the Senate. So I want us to wait and see how things will turn out to be. So this is exactly why Ruto and Raila Odinga settled on Musalia Mudavadi as the next deputy president of the Republic of Kenya once Rigathi Gachagua is impeached. First of all, Raila Odinga's Orange Democratic Movement Party had already nominated Gladys Wanga. And indeed, Gladys Wanga is a great leader. Gladys Wanga can make a very, very good deputy president of the Republic of Kenya. She is loyal to Raila Odinga. She is loyal to ODM. But the only reason that President William Ruto rejected Gladys Wanga, it is because she is in the ODM party. William Ruto wants someone who is in his UDA party, so that that person can prove to be loyal to the party and also to be loyal to President William Ruto. So if Gladys Wanga had agreed to resign from ODM to join UDA, it would have been easier for William Ruto to appoint her to be the next deputy president of the Republic of Kenya. Now also, another reason as to why William Ruto rejected Gladys Wanga, it is because when you look at William Ruto very keenly, when you observe William Ruto keenly, Ruto has a challenge working with women leaders. And especially for someone like Gladys Wanga. Gladys Wanga can be someone who is so hard to convince. So that is William Ruto's weakness. The UDA party was proposing Anne Waiguru and also Professor Kithure Kindiki, the CS for Interior. But the reason as to why William Ruto rejected these two leaders here, first of all, President William Ruto does not want the next deputy president of the Republic of Kenya to come from the larger Mount Kenya region. Because the larger Mount Kenya region are resisting William Ruto currently. And they will not vote for President William Ruto massively like the way they did in the previous 2022 general elections. As a matter of fact, today you saw how the governor of Nakuru County, Honorable Kihika, how he was heckled badly trying to read President William Ruto's condolence message at a funeral.
Condolence message from His Excellency William Ruto, President of the Republic of Kenya. From His Excellency William Ruto, President of the Republic and Commander-in-Chief. Nakia to celebrate my pole sana, William Samoei Ruto. Thank you. Tusifanye makelele kwa sababu tuko kwa mazishi.
So you can see that currently the Kikuyus are rejecting President William Ruto. The reason as to why William Ruto rejected Professor Kithure Kindiki, It is because Professor Kithure Kindiki comes from the Mount Kenya East region. The Mount Kenya East does not have votes like the Mount Kenya region Central. That is the reason also William Ruto rejected Kithure Kindiki in the previous 2022 general elections and settled on Rigathi Gachagua, because Rigathi Gachagua comes from the larger Mount Kenya region Central, where majority of votes are. So William Ruto is keenly looking at the Luyas and the Nyanza region. William Ruto is 100% sure that with Raila Odinga on his side, he will get majority of votes in Nyanza region once Raila Odinga has endorsed William Ruto. In the Luya region, William Ruto has successfully managed to assemble all the Luya leaders to his side. William Ruto has Musalia Mudavadi. President William Ruto currently has the Speaker of the National Assembly, Honorable Moses Wetangula, on his side. William Ruto has the COTU Secretary General boss, Francis Atwoli himself, on his side. William Ruto has Wycliffe Oparanya on his side. So already Ruto has secured the Luya votes in his side. You know, they usually say that the Luyas divide themselves. But with Raila Odinga and all these Luya leaders, they will vote for President William Ruto in 2027. So President William Ruto's calculations are correct. And why Ruto settled on Musalia Mudavadi? First of all, Musalia Mudavadi dissolved his political party, ANC political party, and he officially joined William Ruto's UDA party. He was the first person to dissolve his political party and join William Ruto. That proves that Musalia Mudavadi is actually loyal to President William Ruto and William Ruto's UDA party. Secondly, Musalia Mudavadi, it is very easier to work with Musalia Mudavadi. You know, William Ruto wants someone that he can control. Musalia Mudavadi can be easily controlled by William Ruto. William Ruto needs someone that when he says left, that person goes left. When he says right, that person goes right. When William Ruto says jump, that person asks, how high? You know, that is the kind of a person that William Ruto needs in his government to control. And thirdly, William Ruto has a secret political plan to endorse Musalia Mudavadi as the next president in 2032. So that is why William Ruto is keenly focusing on Musalia Mudavadi and why he settled on Musalia Mudavadi as his DP. So let us wait and see how things will turn out to be. And let us wait and see once Rigathi Gachagua has been impeached at the Senate, Musalia Mudavadi will officially take over as the DP. I don't know what you think. I would really, really want to know your thoughts. I would really, really want to know your opinions about William Ruto and Raila Odinga's decision on Musalia Mudavadi. Otherwise, I don't have much. Thank you so much for listening to me. Thank you so much for your support. Ladies and gentlemen, let me see you again in my next video analysis. Remember, my name is Jason. Have a good night.